The past year has been amazing.
It's been amazing to see Soup grow. That's the major thing, is because it's all totally come from the community. We don't do very much marketing, and yet every time there's projects, we have more proposals than we can deal with, and it grows and grows and grows every time.
There's been some really wonderful moments. I think people like receiving funding for the first time, having been a bit frightened to apply for funding. This is a really easy way to access funds, and just the idea of standing up in front of people and sharing your idea and then getting the most votes and taking home the money. Hannah Prentice was one. She did she wanted to do an online magazine about people with Tourette's syndrome, and I just remember when she won, like when it was announced, like she was just like and it was phenomenal to be a part of.
I always like to see that people who come when they've got an idea that they really believe in. So for example, we had Renita Wallen, who got the most votes a couple of months ago, and she was doing a project right in her community that she just felt really motivated to do something about. We've also had Jordan with Sad Girls Club, and her project as well really came from her heart, and I think that's something that Soup can do, is it can amplify the voices of people who really want to go into the world and do something important. The important thing about Soup is that it's totally democratic, that it's organised by the community, the pitches come from the community, the money comes from the community, the votes come from the community, and so it's a way of us taking charge of Birmingham, Birmingham doing good things for Birmingham.
It was lovely. It kind of felt like you were just talking in front of a big group of friends. Really scary friends, but really, really good, powerful friends. And it was just, yeah, awesome. Really, really good.
I found it a fantastic opportunity to galvanise my thoughts around what we want to do with the Real Junk Food project, and also a really warm experience, a really wonderful kind of welcoming crowd.
I've met some fantastic people, and the networking is amazing. I've found a really good contact tonight that we're going to be moving forward and working in collaboration. The atmosphere in the room is just a great buzz. Everybody's friendly, everybody's kind of like-minded, so you know that you're talking to people who are interested in your project and interested in caring projects as a whole.
Very emotional, yes. I think with the refugee crisis going on and Calais camp being dismantled, this week, it's just brought it all up really. So I found it wasn't that I was nervous about speaking. I think it just brought a lot of emotions up about the last 6 months for me and what's going on in the world.
I'm going to go to South Africa, and I'm going to be twinning school here with an art centre in South Africa, and we're going to do a big letters exhibition, and it's going to be really awesome. I'm going to get to buy all the glitter and workshop stuff for it, and I'm just really chuffed. It's going to be awesome.
The more we can kind of make people know that we're there, and the more we can help people have a good relationship with their food, the better. So we're basically going to be able to afford quite a lot of materials for our raised beds, and hopefully some tools as well, and maybe we can get people to, I don't know, help us with funding along the way. It's just a great Kickstarter for us, and we don't get a lot of funding, so it's all good.
What it's going to do for us is it's going to give us money to put more things into our goodie bags for the children who will be accessing the sensory centre.
We do welcome walks with newly arrived asylum seekers to Birmingham, and we're lucky enough to have been given a church hall to run activities for them. So on Fridays we take them from their hostel to the church hall, and the money will be spent on materials from Birmingham Scrap Store. So I can go there now and get games, toys, paper, paints, brushes. So we've got something to do with the children and families.
So for the next few months, they'll be every other month. And then we're hoping to host open project nights. So Birmingham Soup will be here at Impact Hub, and we'll be kind of hosting open project nights. So we'll have we'll probably have a table or a corner or something, and then that will be just a chance to kind of tell a broader community about the opportunity that Birmingham Soup holds to get funding.
What we'd really like is two things. One is for us to really expand the reach of Soup. We're aware that we're based in Digbeth, we're at the Impact Hub, which very generously gives us the space, but can we begin to work out what the barriers are to people from wider communities coming in and proposing their projects? We'd also potentially think about going and taking Soup elsewhere. The nice thing about the Soup model that comes from Amy Cahill in Detroit is that you can take the model and set it up somewhere else. So that's why we're not regarding Birmingham Soup to just be ours. If other people in surrounding areas, a bit like Dudley Soup, have set up after they've seen Birmingham Soup, other places around us can begin setting up soups. There's no limit to the amount of soups that can be happening all across the area.